Hi guys, this is Hassan Khalid Bhatt and you are watching Inside Beacon. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to talk about the shape of the PPC and the law of increasing opportunity cost. This is part of the syllabus of A-levels economics only. Let's have a look at the diagram. The shape of the PPC is described as concave. That is, it faces towards the origin. Whereas law of increasing opportunity cost states that when more and more resources are utilized for the production of one type of item by withdrawing the resources from the production of another item, the opportunity cost rises. So we are going to discuss the relationship between the law of increasing opportunity cost and the shape of the PPC through a diagram. Now have a look at the diagram. On y-axis we have taken cars and on x-axis we have taken clothes, assuming that the country is producing only cars and clothes. We have taken 3 points on the PPC as well, which shows that the country is at its full employment level. Let's start with point A. At point A, the country is producing 1000 units of cars and 10,000 units of clothes. Now if country decides to produce more of clothes and less of cars, then country will move from point A to B. And that would happen when country will withdraw more resources from the production of cars and they'll be using those resources for the production of clothes to produce additional units of clothes. So when there will be movement from point A to B, certain units of cars will be sacrificed, and according to this diagram, those units will be 200 units of cars. And what additional units will be obtained? That is 10,000 units, because now the country at point B, the country is able to produce or is producing 20,000 units of clothes. But of course now the 800 cars will be produced compared to 1000 cars. Now if country further decides to move from point B to C to produce more of clothes, then now again additional 10,000 units will be added in the production of clothes, and then now the production reaches to 30,000. But now look at the cars or the units of cars being sacrificed. Now it is 500, right? From 800 to 300. So it means that more units of cars will be sacrificed to obtain the same 10,000 additional units of clothes. So it means the opportunity cost is increasing. So that brings us towards the law of increasing opportunity cost. So this law comes into play because resources can never be equally efficient in the production of all the products that are produced. So some resources are more efficient in the production of one type of product, and some resources are efficient in the production of another type of product. So when you try to withdraw resources from the production of one of the item and you use it in the production of another item, they might not be that much efficient. Initially you might get some resources which are efficient in the production of the other item as well, but if you keep on doing so, like from point A to B and then point B to C, then of course you will be getting less and less efficient resources that are not good for the production of other product, and in this case clothes. Like now you are getting resources that are far more efficient in the production of cars, but they are less and less efficient in the production of clothes. So what happens? You have to withdraw more resources to produce the same units of clothes, and that is why the opportunity cost gets big and we reach the law of increasing opportunity cost. So in the diagram earlier, when there was a movement from point A to B to produce additional 10,000 units of clothes, the opportunity cost was 200 units of cars. But after moving from point B to C to produce the same additional 10,000 units of clothes, the opportunity cost becomes 500 units of cars. So it increases. And what is the reason? We just discussed that. Now we got the understanding that why the PPC is concave. Now let's look at other shapes of PPC. Let's say that PPC is a straight line. Now have a look at the diagram where PPC is a straight line. Why PPC cannot be a straight line? Again, because law of increasing opportunity cost does not operate here. Okay, again, let's say we take 3 points on the PPC A, B and C. Now, when there is a movement from point A to B or B to C, you can see that the same number of units are being sacrificed to get the same additional units of the other item. So in this diagram, cars and clothes are the two products which are being produced. So in order to produce the same number of additional units of clothes, we have to sacrifice the same number of units of cars, and that is just not possible. Why? Because resources can never be equally efficient in the production of two or more products. So when you withdraw resources from the production of cars, they cannot be efficient in the same way as other resources. So opportunity cost has to increase. Here opportunity cost remains constant. So you can say whenever you see a straight line PPC, you will say that opportunity cost will remain constant, which is not practical. When we look at the diagram precisely, we get to know that for every additional 10,000 units of clothes, 250 units of cars are being sacrificed. So the opportunity cost is constant. Either you move from point A to B or B to C. The opportunity cost remains the same, that is 250, to get the same additional units of clothes, that is 10,000. Now have a look at another shape of PPC, that is convex to the origin. Now we have taken again cars on y-axis and clothes on x-axis and 3 points A, B, C on the PPC. Now at point A, the country is producing 1000 units of cars and 5000 units of clothes. When country decides to move from point A to B, now how many units of cars will be sacrificed? That is 300 units, because now the production drops from 1000 to 700 units in order to get additional 5000 units of clothes. Why? Because at point B, now the country is able to produce 10,000 units of clothes. Now if country further moves from point B to C, now you can see that opportunity cost is decreasing, because now how many units of cars will be sacrificed? Only 200 units to get the same additional 5000 units of clothes, because now the production of cars drops from 700 units to 500 units only to get the same additional 5000 units of clothes. So the opportunity cost is going down, right? So this is also not possible, because efficiency of the resource decreases, or the ability of the resource to produce decreases, and that is why opportunity cost rises. If opportunity cost is going down, it means the resource is also efficient in the production of clothes as well, because we talked about the example of cars and clothes. So that is why this is also just not possible, that one resource is efficient in the production of cars and it is more efficient in the production of clothes. It has to be less efficient in the production of clothes, so that there will be increasing opportunity cost. So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.